Hello everybody, my presentation is written in English, but I would like to welcome you in my own language, so it's good time to go and get your translators if you prefer. Herkese merhaba, ben İnci Abay Cansabuncu.
My name is Sabuncu, and for 2 days, I believe, in fact, for the last 2 years, as a community, we greatly focus on Web3 industries for providing resources in talents, and we will be discussing those. First of all, let us meet. I'm Inci. I'm a platform strategist in community strategy, and business model integration is my profession. And for the longest time, from Web 2 to 3, in technological culture, I invest and investigate the skills we get for technological solutions emerging in the new technological sectors as my profession. Our previous friend's presentation also touched upon this. For the couple days, we've been talking about many facts and things. Everything's changing. Investment plans, strategies, business models and strategies. We have many external stands outside. We see here new things emerging. Every 6 months, we hear new things from summits. What about us, the talent communities? I see young people here, but also others approaching 50, such as myself. Many people want to update their businesses. As a strategist, as marketing, as salespeople, as developers, or as investors, how ready are we? Everything's developing, advancing rapidly. We see that 1.1 million new people and new talents will emerge by 2030. When it comes to Web 3.0, with the AI experiences, we see constantly changing technologies emerging. We see skills, talents themselves change in nature on many platforms compared to Web 2. Many new things emerge, projects emerge, and talent transfer. And our marketing, our shopping, our communication, and our businesses are different, and our approach to economic models is different also. We are limited in time, so that's why I want to focus on 2 main factors when it comes to changes. One is Web 3.0, which is the main topic of 2 days now. Remember Web 2. Our talents, regardless of level, our capabilities had to be declared on certain platforms. Our CVs were put on a different interface. We describe ourselves and our experiences, engage with the communities, and have a standard talent and skill display and wait for their approval. But now we talked about decentralized and ownership. Our talents ownership, our responsibilities, our projects and portfolios, and their flow are handled differently. And its financial value, its market value, business value, transfer and change in this new experimental economic model. As communities, we are at a different level now. We see on Telegram, on GitHub, we see many projects emerge overnight, and our markets, our sale platforms also change. Financial value and talent markets are not based on external or business internal, but self-decided. We are who we are, where we'll work, how we'll work, in which model is we dependent. The generative AI changed everything, from a developer to marketing, executive to public relations. All identities of professional life has changed or is changing in this era, and naturally is based on a software developer's work on blockchain. And when it comes to matching with a business, it will have different values, different responsibilities, and with a different approach to the portfolio making. Okay, what about talents and the paradigm shifts? If we considered on a line, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, blockchain businesses had different approaches. A friend of mine was working on blockchain, but the coding or Node.js transfer was a huge leap. But when the generative AI came to be, everything changed drastically. A skill went from I only do this and I can only work on this or that job is not enough anymore. It's such a branched sector. Many updates and adaptations are required. Therefore, the talent, the value we promise is uncertain at all times, is always developing in an environment, and we have to do mapping and the math behind the adaptation procedures. The other important topic is the boarding. Technology and its level, regardless of what level we use, technology should be used as a way to serve the peoples. Our talents produce solutions in our viewpoints. Why did we need Web 3.0? Why didn't we settle with 2.0? We change as people, and our premises, our businesses, and the Web 2 was not the same. And now we are in the game, we are produced, we can also win, we can also take shares from advertising, discuss technological economic models. But no, we didn't stop there. Ownership switched to digital economies, and the companies took ownership of digital economies. What about my own personal investment? What about my time and its financial value? All these procedures and the business and value adding financial return to me. Such questions emerged and changed our view and outlook on businesses. Communities changed because our demands changed in life. Indoor, in politics, from decision makers, in sports, technology, entertainment, all changed. And we could not make this work in the current limitations. And we switched to a distributive, decentralized economic model where shares have been given individually and equally, where everyone can benefit from added value. And we discussed what kind of economic model we could benefit from and how can the communities develop around it. And 3, we search for it. Web 4 will be a search for many things, not just an update. The technologies we use and how they will serve us is where our ethics come in for decision making. Why we should use tools for what purpose. Of course, we have organizations on one side still hiring and evaluating the new community structure, and they fail to analyze. That's why the point we are here now is to serve the point we'll go tomorrow. AI and Web3's potential and hiring and recruitment procedures of it will be changed to a recruitment 4.0 as we title it. It will be based on talents, individual skills. Is not a basic switch from a traditional CV to a digital CV, but will be based on a community managed and mutual creation of added value for matchmaking procedures on platforms where human resource programs and portals will be in the heart of the talent of the communities, comprehended, understood, and serve the purpose of the community and the world it wants to create. I love Tapscott is a co-founder and executive, and I also follow his research closely. He is talking about Web3 to establish a new understanding of community from a social standpoint. For corporation side and talent side, we have a new opportunity now. Regardless of level of talent, we look for purpose. Our value in the market, in finance, in the market. When we look for this, we also look at all of our skills shine as if we are the light. And decentralized platforms in this era allows us to engage together. We can receive education from Telegram with app skills and such. What about corporations and their skills provided in comparison? Another thing I want to focus on is that there's a great potential talent, and as we said, regardless of level, risk is to be taken for new talents and skills, and they always say the same. We have a lot of pressure when it comes to developing additional talents. We always have to develop ourselves further with new technologies and tools. And I look at my level and I invest myself for new talents. I attend to workshop, I develop new opportunities. And what about a talent's self-investment in talents with projects and trying to solve a problem or developing a tool or an app for Web 3.0? At the same time, they also focus on skill development naturally. What about its financial return? Skill and learn in recruitment framework has changed with the platform structure, and where it comes to skill development of a person and its added value and creation of value is all about human resources, as the point stands. There's a future. It's like a rolling ball, and it's bouncing, and it will be welcoming us when it lands. That's not a story we will follow. There's a quote I want to say, that over there, if you want to exist, will be based on the qualities of the steps you take today. How am I developing? Why am I developing? Where communities are going? Where's the economy going? Where the politics and culture are developing? What about entertainment? What is happening with the social life now? With my core skills, I focus on the ideal future I want to develop. And I also look at how can I solve problems of today beyond startups and corporations. Where am I standing in terms of skill making, and how can I weave quality for the future? Thank you. I will be ending my presentation here. I will be outside for 30 more minutes for additional conversations. Thank you.